my goodness. I just pulled cards on watching this. I'm just, how far into it? About 7 minutes. And it's about Trump's brain breaks during bizarre interview. They're asking him about the Ukrainian war and what he would have done, etc. And what's he talk about? His impeachment and the poor me saga and the drama. And, at the end of it, he finally says, well, I just get him in the room and get done with it. Just get him, But we're going to show the cards of what came out. In the center of it, they're asking him about the Ukrainian war. And he's the grand magician, He knows all, when it comes to people, he's a people person. The people involved in this, the lovers, all of those, now they're kind of back to back. They're not talking to each other now, but I'm the big magician. I just get them in a room, make it happen, okay? But we have the past aspects. And in the past, we had shedding light on his being hung up, okay? His perspective on the hangman. They hung me up, tower moment, the woe is me saga. Then we had the challenge of the hidden things that were coming out. The grand priestess, the hidden things, and the wheel is turning, okay? So it was, as usual, the poor me saga of what happened. And there were those Republicans, and nobody voted to impeach me on the Republicans, and this, it was all of that drama. Then we have what's actually taking place in his world. Well, we had going into it as usual, the seeds were planted. I'm not getting the harvest I want. I'm unhappy. And the challenge is I'm going to be out in the cold. Okay? As far as the mentality behind it, it was in the challenge position. The clarification, he's totally blocked. I'm not hearing any of it. Then we had the emotional content. Well, at the center of what the reading was about was his losses, as usual. Going into it, it's his, the saga of the fishtails that he wants to present. The wish fulfilling, how he wishes it were, what he is trying to put out there, with his family, to his cadre of people. Okay, the Nine of Cups, this is to all the Repugly Uglies out there. So that was his emotional thing about the poor me saga. And the Republicans, they all voted for me, and it was, his usual stuff. Then when it came down to the actions, it was the arguments going into it. And the challenge was him actually taking charge and doing something. Okay? So you break it down. It was the usual thing. He's asking about Ukraine. He rambled on and rambled on and rambled on about the poor me saga and the loss and impeachment and they're so cruel to me, etc. And he finally gets around to it. And, the Ukraine, if I was in there, it would have never happened. But now that's happened, I just get him in a room and we'd be done with it. That's it, because, I'm such a great people person, and I'm the grand negotiator. Just read the book. It's kind of like, read the book. What was the book that came out that was ghost written, that everybody was clinging to in the Repugly Ugly realm? So anyway, That's what I got when you break it down. I'm the great magician, the great people person, but I'm in this poor me saga of, they're so cruel to me, and none of this should be going on. It would never have happened if I was still president, and I would just get them in a room. That's it, and be done with it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Sure you would. Let me know what you think of this reading. Thanks, and I'll see you online.